So with game week 14 right around the corner, and when I mean right around the corner, I literally mean right around the corner. The first set of games start on Tuesday evening, so I thought I haven't got much time tomorrow to do my watch list and my team selection, so I thought I'd just do a team selection video right now and show you my team and what I'm probably going to do, because it could change in the next coming days, but what I'm probably going to do for game week 14. But anyway, enough of the waffling, let's get straight into the video. So in goal, I've gone with Sat. So the Wolves keeper plays Burnley, which is a brilliant fixture really, although Burnley have looked more clinical this season than they have in all of their seasons in the Premier League, maybe due to Maxwell Cornet, but yeah, they have looked more clinical, but Wolves are a top-class team. They are a great side. They've been in great form recently, and at home, I don't expect them to concede to Burnley, but who knows? It's the Premier League, and also I've got Guaita on the bench, and Palace play Leeds, and I think for Palace to travel to Leeds is a harder fixture for keeping a clean sheet than obviously Wolves and Sat at home to Burnley. And now the first player on my defence is Lewis Dunk. So Lewis Dunk plays West Ham. They have lost their last two matches, but obviously they are still a threat. But Brighton have a tough defence. Although Brighton do not have that clinical goal scorer up front and they don't score an abundance of goals, their defence is pretty assured and it will be tough for West Ham to break down. And then the next two players in my defence is Tsimikas and Reece James. So Tsimikas didn't play this weekend, Robertson played, but it was alright. I had someone coming off the bench, but who knows who will play in the Merseyside derby. I think it will be Robertson, because he's arguably more fresh, because he hasn't played football recently due to his injury, as well as he was absolutely exceptional on the weekend, so it kind of says, well, Robertson's going to play, but if he doesn't, Tsimikas is there, and then there's Reece James, Watford away, one of the easiest fixtures for a team in the league, well, most teams, one of the easiest fixtures they can have, and Reece James could absolutely have so much fun there and get goals and assists and clean sheet, but who knows, it's the Premier League, he might not. So now we've done the defence and the goalkeeper, let's move on to the midfield. So the first player in my midfield is Son. So Son plays Brentford at home, which is a brilliant fixture for Tottenham to get points in. And yes, I was so gassed today, I was thinking, well, Tottenham, they're playing Burnley, what can they do? Burnley, they're a decent team, but Tottenham can get at them under Conte, and guess what? It gets called off because of snow. Snow, I know, snow does happen in Britain, but I don't think it's happened for years, and I haven't seen a game called off from snow in a while, which was really annoying because I was so gassed for Tottenham and Son to get some points today. I'm not a Tottenham fan, but I was just for Son in my FPL team because it was going quite well my week. But yeah, it didn't happen, so he just sat on my bench and didn't play. And my next player in my midfield is Conor Gallagher. So the lad plays Leeds away. It's not an easy fixture, but Leeds have not been in the best of form this season. And Palace, although they concede a lot of goals from set pieces, they don't have the strongest defence. Their attack is pretty lethal with Gallagher, Zaha, Elise, Edouard, Benteke, etc. They all can cause havoc at defences. That's why he's staying in my midfield. And then the two Liverpool lads, Jota and Salah. Jota being brilliant, getting me 2 goals against Southampton, and then Salah taking over with an assist, and I gave him the armband. And yeah, I'm giving Salah the armband this week because although Jota has been in better form recently, which is weird to say that because Salah's been exceptional, but Jota's probably been in better goal scoring form recently. I'm still giving it with Salah because he's 100% going to start if he's fit. And obviously he's been brilliant this season and it's too risky to take the armband off of him. And then my final midfielder is Rafinha. Didn't really do much against Brighton. Didn't watch the whole match, but what I did see, he was pretty poor. But he's not going to lose his place in that Leeds team. They're struggling to score goals, and he is literally their best player. He's going to stay right in there. They play Palace this weekend, and maybe Palace can get undone from another set piece. And what does Rafinha do? He takes set pieces. He takes corners, he takes free kicks, so you never know. He might be able to get me some points for my FPL team. But yeah, that is midfield right there. Let's move on to the front line. So the two strikers in my team are Raul Jimenez and Jamie Vardy. And guys, guess what? Jamie Vardy scored. And not only did he get 1 goal, he got 2 goals. So in game week 9, I brought him in and he got me 1 point. And then in game week 10, he got me a further 1 point. And then in game week 11, he went and said, look at me, Zach, I'll go get you 2 points. That's better than 1. I was like, oh. And then in game week 12, he says, look at me, I'm Mr. Consistent. I can get you another 2 points. So at that point, he was skating on super thin ice, as I said in my last video. 10.5 million, you've got to be scoring goals frequently and getting assists. And Leicester haven't been in great form recently either. So yeah, I know, Vardy is skating on super thin ice. So he probably watched that video and said, well, I need to score soon, otherwise I'll be out Zach's team. And also, Leicester have had a poor run of results, so I need to get on the score sheet soon. Unless Leicester want to finish outside the top 4, or outside the top 6, or outside the top 8, or even outside the top 10. So he put his shooting boots on today, got 2 goals against Watford, got 12 points as well, absolutely brilliant right there, and he's staying in my team for a further week. Lucky old you, Jamie Vardy. But if you do not score against Southampton or Villa or Newcastle, you're straight out of my team again because I'll be furious. And you're probably thinking, well, why did you bring Jamie Vardy in? Has he not been playing great this season? Well, no, that is not true. He is the 2nd top goal scorer in the league. So you kind of expect him to be playing well and get me goals. But the 2 goals today was great. But you've got to score more, Jamie, to stay in my team for longer. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, Vardy. I'm going to keep you in for a couple more game weeks at least. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's my video right there done. That's the game week 12, game week 14 team section done. And then if you wonder what the players were on my bench, Guaita, Cash, Omobami, Daily, Locadia. Cash will only really come on if any of the players don't play because he plays Man City at home. And boy, am I not playing in that fixture. Although Gerrard have seemed to sort of revolutionise Villa, I do think City will probably win in the week, so I'm not going to go with him in the first 11. But at least I've got squad depth because Locadia, he came on and got like 20 minutes for Brighton, so it shows you he's going to play and at least come on the pitch at all because he hadn't played all season until then. And then Omobami Daddy, he hasn't been, like, Dean Smith hasn't really played him. I don't think he's played him at all, has he? No, because Dean Smith came in against Southampton. No, he hasn't played him, but he could get a game in the next several game weeks because, you know, it is a busy Christmas period and the Norwich squad is not as deep as the ocean. So, you never know, you might get a run out. And obviously, Guaita's sticking on the bench this week unless things change. But yeah, that's my video right there, guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. And if you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button and the subscribe button and I'll catch you in the next one.